As the Korean entertainment world continues to spin rapidly, only a handful of stars have been able to maintain their light without dimming, and Kim Taehyung, better known as BTS's V, is one of them. In recent months, Taehyung's name has returned to the global spotlight, not only because of his work in the music world, but also because of his increasingly solid position as the king of endorsements in the global entertainment industry. HYB Labels, the major agency that houses BTS, even officially mentioned V's name in their latest internal report, highlighting Taehyung's tremendous impact on the growth of brand value, both for BTS and the companies he works with. Not stopping there, his close friends from the Wooga Squad, Apareceu, Hyung Sik, Choi Woo-shik, and Peak Boy, also showed their full support for this great achievement, proving that behind every success of Taehyung, there is always a circle of friends who sincerely support him. In the modern world of marketing, public figures are no longer just faces that adorn billboards or television commercials. They are identities that can animate brand character, shape perceptions, and even dramatically change sales direction. It is at this point that Taehyung stands not just a brand ambassador, but a brand itself. From the beginning of 2024 to the end of 2025, Taehyung has become the face of various world-famous brands, from Celine, Cartier, Turner, Siminvest, and Compose Coffee in Korea. Every time a new campaign is released, the effect is immediate. Products sell out in a matter of hours. The company's website experiences an incredible increase in traffic, and hashtags like For Celine or Taeil often dominate global trending topics on X, Twitter. In the HYB public report released in early November 2025, the company explicitly mentions that V has a major contribution to the brand performance and global reputation of artists under their label. The mention of individual names in HYB's official reports is not uncommon. It shows how much influence Taehyung has in the context of their creative economy. A representative of HYB interviewed by Korean media mentioned, Taehyung has appeal across demographics and across cultures. He is a figure who can speak to a global audience without the need for many words. His every movement, every expression of his face, carried a story that stuck firmly in the public memory. The sentence seems to describe the phenomenon of silent impact that has been attached to BTS's V self. He does not always appear with a big spotlight, but every time he appears, the world seems to stop for a moment. Celine, a French fashion brand known for its elegant and minimalist style, found a new symbol of elegance in Taehyung. Since appearing at Paris Fashion Week 2022 at the direct invitation of Hedy Slimane, creative director of Celine, the relationship between the two has continued in harmony of art and style. Every collection Taehyung wears becomes a big topic of conversation. The Celine leather jacket she wore in one photo shoot even instantly sold out in less than 2 hours around the world. The V-effect phenomenon has become a popular term among global fashion enthusiasts. It was with Cartier, a luxury jewelry house from France. Since his appointment as global ambassador, Taehyung has displayed a new side of refined and elegant masculinity, blending strength, tenderness, and deep charm. In every campaign, Taehyung not only promotes products, he exudes a philosophy. Beauty is not about luxury per se, but about the sincerity behind every detail. Not only global brands are feeling the effects of these presents. In Korea, Turner, a local cosmetics and skincare brand, recorded a sales increase of up to 900% after the campaign with Taehyung was released. The cushion and lip tint products he promoted immediately ran out of stock, and even international platforms such as Shopee and Amazon were overwhelmed with demand. CEO Turner, in an interview, said, "We already know Taehyung is influential, but we didn't expect the response to be this big. Every time his face appears, we see a surge of interest from the markets of Southeast Asia, the Middle East, to Europe." Meanwhile, Compose Coffee, a Busan-based coffee brand known for its signature flavors, saw something similar. After Taehyung appeared as an ad model, sales of their drinks tripled in 1 week. On social media, the promotional video of VX Compose, with its soft background music and signature smile, has been viewed more than 50 million times. In the midst of the hustle and bustle of the entertainment world, Taehyung never loses his balance. And one of the biggest reasons behind his sobriety is the Wooga Squad, a gang of friends made up of famous actors and musicians. Park Seo-joon, Park Hyung Sik, Choi Woo-shik, and Peak Boy. When news of the success of Taehyung's endorsement surfaced, the four friends immediately showed open support. Park Seo-joon wrote on his Instagram story, "Our Taehyung is not just an artist, he's a brand." While Choi Woo-shik wrote a funny comment under HYB's post, "Let's drink and pose together, king of ads." The four are also known to attend Taehyung's new campaign launch event in person, proving that their friendship transcends the boundaries of professionalism, a bond born of sincerity, not publicity. Not only fans, but also academics began to be interested in researching the so-called V effect, a term that describes how Taehyung's involvement with a brand can create an instant surge of attention and sales. Marketing researcher from Yonsei University, Professor Han Ji-soo, said that Taehyung's influence is not just a celebrity effect, but a combination of aesthetic perception and emotional resonance. Taehyung doesn't just sell products, he sells feelings. When people look at V, they feel an honest warmth, mystery, and attraction. That is the rarest marketing key, explains Professor Han. The research report even showed that brands associated with Taehyung experienced an average 240% increase in online searches and social media interactions in the first 48 hours after the campaign was released. Unlike many other celebrities who often appear flamboyant, Taehyung relies on the power of simplicity. He rarely talks much during promotions, often with just one short video or still photo, but the message is profound. Taehyung's visuals always strike a balance between art and authenticity. She doesn't just appear as a model, but as a figure who brings the brand's own visual narrative to life. In a world where consumers are increasingly saturated with overpromotion, Taehyung's silence is the most effective form of communication. HYB's internal sources said that the company is now designing a new strategy based on individual impact marketing, where the personal power of artists like Taehyung will be maximized to expand the brand's reach. Taehyung, according to the source, became the most successful example of this approach. "We saw how one Taehyung post could move the global market. That's the power of individual branding that we learned from him," said one of HYB's executives. HYB's long-term plans also involve collaborations across industries from fashion, beauty, to digital technology, where Taehyung will play a symbolic role as an elegant and universal Korean cultural icon. Every time he stepped out of the airport, Taehyung seemed to carry an aura of gentle cultural diplomacy. She is not just a K-pop idol, but a representation of a modern and global Korean aesthetic. Her presence at various international events such as Vogue World, Celine Gala, and Cartier Exhibition always elicits admiration. The international media called it the global face of Korean elegance. When Taehyung stepped on the red carpet of Paris, the world witnessed not just a singer, but an icon who united Korea.